What's up, Pete Dog? I'm getting set up here. Give me a second. What's up, sons? It's Blind Right with Son of a Tech once again. Welcome to the new camera position that's going to take a little bit for me to get used to. I want to put like a little chat window over here or something. But like in game, you see like it's kind of nice. It's a more level view. I think it's better. I could be incorrect. So let me know what you think. Mr. Pete Dog, thanks for being here. As far as everything else, we are going to be playing some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Starting way later than I wanted to. I want to start at like 8 or 9, but because it's going to be late night. It's been a long time since it's been a late night one. Yeah, you got to get the gun show. Is it better here? Do I look more built this way? Hey man, if I look more built this way, then I'm good to go. That's the whole point, right? If I look bigger, then we'll go that way. For real. Alright, we're going to continue this game. So we finished the starter island, everything on it. So we're going to move on from here. And then, and see how that goes. So many new games, so many things to play. Oh, I bought another new game today. It was on sale. What did I buy? I can't even remember now. Oh, I was super excited about it too. Anyways, I bought it. It wasn't a new game. Hold on. It's gonna bug me. Hold on. I want to remember what it was. It was like, what was it? We just installed it. Dying Light Dogma, no. Immortal Redden, no. Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. No. That's stupid. Where is it? What did I buy? Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Resident Evil Resistance, Player Unknown, Elder Scrolls Online. Oh yeah, Code Vein. Code Vein, yeah! Bought Code Vein. They had it on sale today. Oh, dude. I can't wait. I really want to play that game. Really want to play that game. Alright, so let's see. So just to kind of take a look and make sure I'm not crazy, right? We have completed everything here. Yeah, we have. Okay. So, oh, except for this fortress? What is this? Well, we have one more thing to do here, right? Am I right? I think I'm right. Oh yeah, because we were on the other side of the island. Alright, cool. We got another thing we can do here. I don't know how we're gonna do it. Where's a reasonable boat? Oh, here we go. Splish splash, I was taking a bath, chilling on a Saturday night. Okay, so I was doing demographic research this week. Mainly because I was curious about a game called Animal Crossing and its target demographic. I learned a lot of things that completely broke what I was thinking about gaming, girl gamers, non-binary gamers, so on. I mean, the male gamer demographics totally made sense, so they weren't really anything surprising. Primarily action games. The male gamers, obviously, primary games or first-person shooters, that sort of thing. They dominate percentage-wise. But what I didn't know, which I guess makes sense retrospectively, was female gamers really like high fantasy, but still combat. A couple things I learned. The highest percentage of female players, with research done in 2019 and published at the end of 2019, is Dragon Age Inquisition. And a fair amount, too. So 46% of people who play Dragon Age Inquisition are female or identify as female. Actually, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Are female biologically and identify as female biologically. If that makes sense. Because also, not trying to be offensive here, it's literally just like reading research, by the way, before anybody gets their panties in a wad, or boxers in a wad. So then I was curious about MMOs. So they're focused on high fantasy. That's what they call it. Specifically, apparently, they like Japanese RPGs more than others. So they like... Where is that? There it is. So there's our treasure. We need the ancient table. Sorry, this is all new stuff I was learning that I was fascinated by. But I do want to still keep playing the game, which would be good. Okay, so this should mark enough for us for now. Also, I drank some whiskey just now, and it kind of just kicked in. Woo! Feels good. Okay. So, RPGs. Specifically, MMORPGs. I thought more women played World of Warcraft than actually do. The total population percentage of female players, biological females who also identify as female, to clarify, or however you guys want me to state that, because we're going to get into non-binary, which is super intriguing as well. I found super intriguing, at least. All positive as well, too, by the way. But I think there's a specific reason. It makes a lot of sense, basically, is what I mean by that. So, the MMO, so as far as like the MMO realm goes, though, World of Warcraft has the least amount of female players, percentage-wise. And then, if we're talking about the most amount of female players, currently, we're talking about 2019 statistics here. SWTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic, has the most female players. What's even more interesting is that that's also a Western style RPG. It kind of died off, but I think it has to do with the story. What I found though is there's a relationship between those, right? So, who's the developer for that? And then who is the developer for Dragon Age Inquisition? Aha! So, we found here's what's interesting, right? Basically, just by statistics, we found that the developer that most targets females, or seems to apparently identify with females more than any other developer, is BioWare. Isn't that cool? I thought it was. Alright, so we'll get on to the... You like the new camera angle? Cool. I'm still feeling weird about it, but I'll get used to it. So then... Oh yeah, an Assassin's Creed series is the second most popular non-MMO series to Dragon Age Inquisition. I just found it interesting that, like, and only as of late, so only as of Origins specifically. Alright, so we just need to go to that treasure, then this one over here, and then I think we're good. So only as of Origins, because they took a lot of the relationship aspects, I think is what it is. So you know how BioWare has, like, the relationship aspects really strong? And then the Assassin's Creed Origins and this one appears to have those kind of the flirty type stuff going on. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it sure seems like it. If we're looking at, like, gameplay mechanics, so on and so forth. Okay, so non-binary. So the reason all of this started, by the way, was because I was curious what Animal Crossing's demographic was. And what I found is, per capita or whatever, or percentage-wise, how would I say that? Yeah, so percentage-wise, making up the player base, not a majority, but a significant amount of non-binary individuals play farm simulators and simulators, specifically like Sims, the Sims games. But they also are like one of the highest populations in Animal Crossing is non-binary. I was thinking it was going to lean more towards female. I was fully incorrect on that. It leans towards or favors non-binary individuals, which I find to be kind of not as surprising as, like, Dragon Age to me, for, like, the biological female or whatever. But still kind of interesting that females don't lean towards that. In fact, like, it's biological males that identify as females lean towards those types of games. But then The Sims totally makes sense, right? Because you get to play whoever you want, right? Like that kind of totally makes sense to me. Because then you can, like, play a regular life person, but just as whatever sex or whatever you want to be. I don't know. Pretty cool. I'm assuming that's the reason why. Now the farming simulator stuff, so Animal Crossing and then the other farming simulators, that one doesn't make as much sense to me for the non-binary. I've thought about asking a couple of my non-binary friends about that though, because I'm intrigued, right? I'm curious what those are. Where is this thing? It's not coming up on the map. See, we gotta find the... Oh, is that it? There it is. It's all the way up there. Got it. I can see it. Brutal Guts. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? The whole game is epic. Awesome. So this is my last thing I have to do on the main island. Then we're gonna sail off. We cleared the rest of the island. The lore, the conspiracies, the possibilities. Well, sweet. I'm looking forward to it. I was just talking about demographics because I was super interested in them and studying them earlier. Mainly because I was curious who played Animal Crossing the most. But then it led me down this whole rabbit hole of types of games certain genders like, and so on and so forth, and it went crazy. This is my first playthrough of this one, so I kind of last Assassin's Creed I played, was Syndicate, I believe, and I wasn't too impressed with that one. So when Origins came out, I kind of went poo poo, and then this came out, and I was like, eh, poo poo. And then I had a whole bunch of friends that were like, it's really good, and I was like, well, there's no way I'm paying full price for it. And then this winter, it went on sale, so I picked it up. So this is my first playthrough. Gotta say, they fixed my biggest complaint, which was combat. Right? Combat in the Assassin's Creed games has been notoriously bad for a long time. Unbalanced and kind of shitty. Like, they fixed it with this, and apparently they fixed it with Origins, which was earlier. So I'm really looking forward to... I'm actually probably going to go back and play Origins now, and then I'll have played all the Assassin's Creeds. But I had skipped Origins in this one, because I was getting so disappointed in the series. You can enjoy Syndicate for what it is, but you have to realize that, like, when Syndicate had come out, it was on that tail end of, like, please change something about Assassin's Creed right now. So the last one before that I genuinely enjoyed was, since AC3, was Black... Well, I enjoyed AC3. So I enjoyed 1, 2, 3, and 4, Black Flag. But then it started kind of dragging on with, what was the one in Unity? And then Syndicate. And then played Unity. I went through so many bugs, and I was already getting tired of it. And then I played Syndicate, and it was like kind of just a shitty thing. So I kind of was Black Flag the best? I was being told this would make me not like Black Flag as much. That this would take the place of Black Flag. We'll see. There's that nostalgia factor for Black Flag that I feel is going to be like
time to go.
Keeping me in it. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, Syndicate was a pretty big, like, Unity and Syndicate after Black Flag were pretty disappointing.
Where in this big, beautiful world does the mighty Cassandra want to go?
Megaris.
Megaris? But we'll be sailing into war.
I got a contract for some general's head.
Whose head?
They call him the Wolf.
The Wolf? Who wants Nikolaos of
Eric's,
Sparta
my favorite Assassin's
Nikolaos
Creed
of
is Black
Sparta?
Flag. So far. I gotta play Origin in this one still.
The Oracle has spoken! To prevent Sparta's fall, the child must fall first.
You can't let this happen! Please, he'll do no harm. He'll help us. He will lead us.
Silence!
Stop! You can't! No! No!
dishonor for the life she has snuffed.
Look
She
at
is not
me,
Spartan, Nikolaus.
Don't listen! Nikolaus! Don't listen! No! No! Don't listen! Nikolaus! Why?
Mother!
Nikolaus! Stop! Nikolaus! No! Nikolaus! Nikolaus, look at me! Look at me, Nikolaus! Don't! Don't listen!
Your blood is tainted. Rid yourself of this poison.
Pater? Pater?
Oh, my baby! Cassandra! Cassandra!
That's fucking brutal. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Get me to
demonetize me. I don't give a shit.
Now.
But I
That's
don't
fitting
understand.
for that.
Of all the places under
Ooh.
Ilios, why risk our necks to go there?
The Wolf of Sparta is my father.
Nothing like a sea breeze.
Does the deck always feel like it's moving?
I've got the perfect opportunity for you to get your sea legs.
Oh, what would that be?
Well, when the Cyclops was giving me a drumming, his pirates took my cargo. I know their ship, and I know where they're heading. What say we get it back?
Sure. It'll be a good opportunity to see how your ship and crew perform.
All right there. Let's get...
Okay, so basically we were sacrificed, right? But one of the things that I really like about this game is the setting or whatever. But I'm conflicted because I've been a huge God of War fan for a long fucking time, like even before the reboot. And I did like the reboot. Thank God they didn't fuck that reboot up because I would have been fucking bent. I don't know. So this is more of like almost a complete opposite of like a God of War game where you're just a fucking badass. From the perspective of like it seems to be telling a story of like kind of the underdogs of the whole thing, right? Like the outcasts or whatnot. And not like a super badass god. So I'm kind of interested in it. But I might be conflicted in the way they decide to tell this story. Mainly because, like, this is probably going to be more down to earth and less about, like, gods and, like, the fun kind of shit. Like, the RPG-ish, like, or not, the mystic stuff or mythical stuff. You live in France, it's 5 in the morning. Holy moly. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock p.m. for me, good sir. Alright, so this is where we can keep items or whatnot. Got it. Alright, whatever. Don't care. So this is our boat, huh? This is similar to... So, Black Flag, right? Like, this will... Cool. We get a boat. I'm on a boat. Motherfucker.
Nice to see you, Commander.
Faster!
There's something floating there. We can retrieve it.
What?
Slower!
Okay.
Fire under! Our oars can't keep this up!
With your speed!
How do we... Oh, okay, we just fly. So they got the sea shanties from Black Flag. I'm having some performance issues, boys. So I think I'm gonna save here and restart the game real quick. Let's do this. Because I don't really want to have any performance issues right now. I wonder if there's an update trying to get pushed or something. It's kind of weird. The system usually doesn't get any kind of hitches. It's not really an update. But the system hasn't been rebooted this week. Alright, so there we go. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you will soon finish them. You're going to try to beat it or finish it? Sorry, trying to get past the language barrier. Your English is much better than my French, as I know zero French, so I'll work through it. You win, good sir. But I think you're trying to say you're trying to finish it? Like, finish the game? Is that right? No magic tonight. Maybe later. You can connect. You can do it. So I usually have an AC unit in here, but I let a friend borrow it when their AC went out. And it is hot now. It's getting hot in Texas. We could be dealing with that problem though, right? More heat in here. It's liquid cooled. We haven't peaked on any temperatures in a while.
More oars!
Pretty good save system, it looks like.
We've reached full speed! Forward!
We need to let the oars rest from
Faster!
our...
More speed! Onward!
We are going as fast as we
Head
can,
for over
Commander!
water!
Onward!
Increase speed! Sail!
Okay, you can do the travel speed. Sick! My favorite anime. I really haven't watched a lot of anime in a long time. So I'm not caught up to date. I have been digging Castlevania, I think would be like
Ready the oars!
the most recent, but my favorite of all time would be Death Note.
Ready your move!
Lee, long time no see. Good to see you here, dude. I miss you, good old buddy.
Ready to shoot!
Yeah, what is going on with the hitching on this? I can't play like this. Why is it doing that? Oh, because my controller's disconnecting?
Archers, get ready!
I just realized that controller disconnecting prompt is coming up. And it seems to come up when I start hitching. So we may have to swap some batteries out here in a second.
Archers to the front!
I'm all doing reboots and shit.
I think I'm getting...
I lost a couple good men in the scrap with those pirates. The seas are more dangerous now that Sparta and Athens are at each other's throats.
We need new recruits to better our crew.
I'm gonna sync the audio back up, boys.
Best archer I know.
There we go.
To have to persuade him.
What do you mean?
You get him aboard and I'll talk him into it. A little drachmi should sweeten the deal.
So you want me to knock him out?
No, no. Well, maybe just pacify him a little. Then get him to the ship so we can have a little talk. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
Yeah, I'm essential, so I'm getting a lot of work. So financially, for now, we're okay. Health-wise, everybody's okay in my family, so we're okay as far as all that goes. Outside of that, I mean, really can't. I can't complain, right? Not that I've ever could complain.
Speed up!
How about you? Everything going good, bud?
Forward in! Full sail!
Yeah, I weigh 230 pounds right now. My arms are 18 inches pumped, about 17 and a half unpumped. Thanks for noticing, good sir. My deadlift is up to 500 pounds. My bench is up to
I should send Icarus out
about
to get the lay of the land.
365.
He'll spot my target. Ready the ship for docking!
Obviously, all the gyms are closed now, so I'm having to get creative with training. Alright, so...
That's my target.
Okay. That's an easy target, huh? I love how in this one you can kind of basically climb whatever you want. It's like so much easier. Recruit people in the world to make them lieutenants. Use knockout damage and abilities to pacify an enemy. So, left knockout.
I offer freedom and drachmi to everyone on my crew,
Weird.
including you.
Yeah, I put
The
on...
addition to the crew.
Last year I put on... I went up to 240. I'm on a cut right now, so I'm back down to 230. 240 to be honest, dude. I was eating so much. So I set my goal of like basically getting as big as I could. Which meant that I was eating I went old school method. Here's the deal about like working out, getting big, building muscle, getting lean and getting shredded. I don't care what any of those fuckers tell you on the interwebs, okay? The old method works. The old method is just not fun, okay? It doesn't matter who you are, it's not going to be fun. To build muscle, you basically are going to eat a shit ton and work out a shit ton. And by that I mean you're going to eat till you fucking throw up and you're going to work out till you fucking throw up. And that's the only way I found to get this big. So I ate till I fucking throw up, and then I fucking worked out till I fucking threw up. And then I got really big. And then when you want to cut, you basically don't eat until you fucking feel like you're starving to death, and then you work out till you throw up. And then that's basically, at the end of the day, I don't care what you're doing. Just, if all you did was push-ups, just do push-ups until you want to fucking throw up. And then you know you've done enough. If you haven't done enough push-ups till you feel like you want to fucking throw up, then you probably haven't done enough to get anything anywhere where you want to be. It's just, I always set these like weird goals to try, and I set the goal of getting as big as I could, and I weighed 180 last year, and I spent the entire year pretty much doing that alone, and I put on 60 pounds in a year. Quite a bit of fat, of course, too. Let's just kill everybody here, huh? Oh, I forgot how to fight. Hold on. Come get me, sir. But anything with like physical appearance or whatever, I think like it's just gonna be unpleasant to a certain extent. But being unpleasant can be good for you too. I think it's good to get out of your comfort zone. And an easy way to get out of your comfort zone is physical goals. Thanks, man. We'll see if I can get shredded now. That's the next goal. So I'm going to cut down to low body fat and see what happens. What the hell? Out of arrows. Hell yeah. Get out of here, sir. Have you been playing any Rocket League? Alright, so my question is, right, so we got the check mark on there, but oh, okay, cool. I haven't seen Sin in a while either. Oh, why is it? This is kind of odd. I guess we need to find because, like, I'm kind of curious what this is. Kill this fool. World of Warships? Cool. I haven't really played that much. Oh, so that's like a... I see, okay. So that's like a world... Huh. Interesting. This game has a lot going on.
I got him.
Good. He'll be a valuable asset to the crew.
Will he be enough?
Don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities to recruit more people as we go.
Something tells me we're going to need them.
We should set a course for Megaris. A long voyage can be relaxing, but we are not really the cruising type. If you want to spice things
Yeah,
up, you can always check
so
my...
I didn't really want to play one necessarily. I stopped playing them
I make a note of anything I hear that could be of interest.
after a couple bad experiences with Unity and Syndicate. The series was kind of getting old, and then I had a buddy that was like saying this was really good, and I got it on sale and picked it up. Pretty good so far. Not gonna lie. The last LAN party I went to, I played some Rocket League. I got second. My team got second. I got lucky, so I was chit-chatting with some guys that were wanting to play it, and they asked me if I wanted to play it, and I was like, yeah, I haven't played in a while. So Rocket League now is a university sport in the States. So like colleges and such. And these two dudes were playing for like Texas State or some crazy shit like that. And they carried the fucking piss out of me. And it was pretty cool. I learned a lot. And, a lot has changed in Rocket League. That's a big boy, huh? Oh yeah, it's still great. Yeah, no, I definitely agree that it's a great game. I'm gonna ram these fuckers. I'm in position. Have you played Valorant yet? I don't have the key or anything for it yet.
Spartans are preparing for a final push to rid the region of the
Oh wait, hold on.
Ready arrows!
Commanders left the helm!
Wait, I thought it said to talk to. Okay, hold on. We gotta talk to him over there.
Lower the sail!
Just stick to CS:GO. Yeah, I don't even play CS:GO. I mean, honestly, it looks lazy to me. It looks like lazy development to me. It looks like a cash in, a buy in, or a cash out, a fucking quick cash game from Riot Games, and it looks like a. It looks cheap. CS:GO can look like CS:GO because it's been out for a long time. A brand new game cannot look like CS:GO because it hasn't been out for a long time.
The wolf takes no prisoners.
Look at this badass motherfucker now.
See, the Athenian dog Pericles fears you. He cowers in his Parthenon, surrounded by playwrights and sophists. He dares not face you with honor on the battlefield. He knows you are too strong. He knows Athens' days in Margolis are numbered. And he knows Athens is next!
You destroyed the Athenian blockade.
They were in my way.
Sparta owes you thanks. Dihi has blessed you, my friend. You arrived in time to watch my pater achieve a glorious victory.
You can't be his son. I heard his children died in Sparta many years ago.
He adopted me into his household after his previous family failed him. I would never bring dishonor to him.
Sometimes things happen in a way that you don't plan or expect. History has a way of remembering things strangely.
You talk as if you were there.
Maybe I was.
Nonsense. You're too young to have witnessed such things. But enough of the past, let's discuss the future.
I'm
What
his
is a
daughter,
mercenary
motherfucker.
sailing into a war they aren't being paid to fight in? Tell me why you're really here before I cut you down for wasting my time.
It's my honor to serve Sparta. I've come to pledge my sword to the Wolf of Sparta.
If you wish to pledge your services to my pater, you can do so by helping me. The fleet might be destroyed, but Megaris is firmly in Athenian control. We need to weaken their position if we are to take to the field and drive them back to Athens.
Why do you need a mercenary to do that?
Yeah,
You seem to have plenty
I got a
of
little
soldiers at your
whiskey.
disposal.
It's not a question of manpower.
Mama got me
Megarians
some
are our allies.
baby blue
We do not want to commit troops until we know victory is assured.
corn
My
whiskey.
scouts are already locating key
Says
targets
it's
that we
the
can hit.
original Texas whiskey. Quit drinking for like a year or so, and then kind of picked it up on the weekends a little
I'm
bit.
ready to serve. Together we will
'Cause,
ensure that Sparta is victorious.
Well, if
You're
the
a different
world
kind of
ends or
beast,
whatever,
aren't you? You're just what we need to help
Might
deal
as
with
well
that meddling
have a little
Athenian
whiskey, right?
mercenary. If we can draw the leader out and eliminate him, we will crush the Athenians on the battlefield and drive their forces all the way back to Athens, destroying their supplies, stealing their war chest, and killing their elite troops should leave him vulnerable. Take this and present it to my scouts. If you find them in the field, be sure to check for new information. They might also have need of your skills.
I think I know what must be done.
Remember, Every Athenian soldier you eliminate will also help us achieve victory.
And once I've brought the Athenians to their knees for Sparta, I'll get that meeting with Nikolaos. Or you'll be next.
Send those Athenian dogs to Hades, Misthios. Do this, and the wolf will personally see to it that you are rewarded.
Alright, so conquering nations to meet your father. Help him conquer. To do this, weaken the nation power enough to trigger the conquest battle. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. 'Cause that's basically Shadow of Mordor. We could go do the main quest, or we could start because, like, frankly, I feel quite underpowered right now. Just being straight up. So now we're gonna use a sword. Or we could do a stone axe. Whatever, we'll try the sword first. What level are we? 7? Cool. Those are level 8. I thought we had a new helm. No, we don't. Okay. I was trying to save up for the unicorn, but it's going to cost 8,000. Kind of a bummer. Stupid unicorn. We got 1 ability point. I mean, how many slots did we got? 1 open? No, none open.
If I want to get close to the wolf, I'll have to help Stentor defeat the Athenians.
Alright, so I think the smart choice is to hit this
I shouldn't waste any
level 7 mission. Hey, you're right on point, Lee. Yeah, 33, 34. 33 gonna be 34 before the end of the world, probably. How about you, good sir? Well, where is this quest? Nah, I think the U.S. will just struggle economically as far as us goes. Probably a lot of places will, though. So maybe it all balances out. Who knows? So we did this 9 to 13 quest, but like, kill Athenian soldiers in Megaris. Where's Megaris? Hold on. That's where we're at, right? So we just gotta kill soldiers. So then if we're doing that, that's a pretty... We'll just go discover all these locations, right? I want the goddamn unicorn so bad. Okay, fine. I see how it is. You wanna fuck with me? Oh god. Okay. Maybe a bad idea? We're not doing a lot of damage, huh? Even with upgrading and like clearing the whole starting island? That's kind of weird, right?
I will carve my name on your flesh.
Oh, so he was a little bit, he was supposed to be harder or more difficult, right? Little do you know you're a Dark Souls vet. Yeah, I do got that counter down, baby. Makes Assassin's Creed a little bit easier. I still need to finish Sekiro or Sekiro. I don't like Sekiro that much though. It's weird. There's this weird I have a problem with Sekiro because of the setting alone. I don't like samurais. I don't know what it is about me, but I don't find their lore or anything relatable. I just don't like it. Like, I don't find it cool. It's something weird. I don't know why. Like, I can't relate. Doesn't feel good. Yeah, racist. I said the lore, motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I really don't. It's something weird though about it. Like, I don't really. Oh God. Okay, there's a lot going on here. We just picked up like 5 new quests.
Here, friend. Anything a mercenary can do for you?
You sail aboard the Adrestia with Varnavas.
How do you know this, stranger?
I once stood alongside him until a filthy pirate ran his blade through my back. Now I can barely stand straight. I was replaced by you.
I'm sorry to hear of your injury.
No, I mean, like, Dark Souls feels
I had no idea I was taking
dark.
anyone's place.
and
The
gritty.
worst part is, I always dreamt of
Sekiro
sailing with my son.
feels
But with my back, I can't even
not
collect enough
dark or
wood to
gritty.
build a felucca for him.
So you want me to give you some drachmi?
Yes.
like a
and if
majority
Rahmi
of like.
can give help,
So, the thing that makes a Souls game like over the top is that kind of it's not necessarily horror, but it's kind of horror.
All right, here it is.
Sekiro just doesn't have that horror feel. Like it, I don't feel scared playing it. Does that make sense? Like, I don't feel. There's not that like, oh, feeling of like, oh, this is so tough. I'm scared. I'm a little nervous. Kind of gonna happen around the next corner? Like that dark feeling. Like, it's not there. Like it's kind of like meh. It's just meh, story wise and all that.
Don't come
The
back
formula's
until
the
you have
same,
the
though.
Tablet. Yes, Polinar.
Lost something?
Not lost. Stolen.
Stentor sent me. Said you've been having trouble with spies.
I take an Athenian spy over a Spartan traitor. Either way, he must be found. He took a tablet with vital intelligence.
Where's your spy? Is he still in the camp?
Wouldn't need you if I knew. I doubt he's still here. Can't have gone far, though. He was injured when he took out the guard.
This doesn't sound like something a Spartan would do.
He could be an imposter. We've had raids on our supplies recently. And Megaris has more mercenaries than a goat has ticks. And what man would turn their back on Sparta?
I'll get him and your tablet. I'll be back soon with your tablet.
The mountains and forests of
I'll be
Megaris
back
are
with your
dangerous,
tablet.
And he surely didn't work alone.
I'm more than capable of handling your spy. Quiere.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. I don't know what quest I want to do yet. Kind of more interested in. That's a message board. Well, I guess we are going to go on quest now. Killing captains. Okay, so how can't I why can't I over level? Oh, bike's going good. I put the first vlog up. Yeah, let's just do the next closest one or whatnot. I put the vlog up. I got it running. It's running. It's good. The next step is tearing the whole thing down. So vlog 2. Basically, so what I do from a bike repair perspective, so my goal is always to make sure that I'm not going to overspend. Right? I need to be able to, if possible, sell it for some amount of profit, right? So because of that, what I typically do, like I did in this case, is make sure I can get it running. To the point to where I'm not going to have to pay a whole bunch in some sort of like crazy engine repair and get a cylinder redone or something along those lines, right? Get cylinder re-sleeved or something. So I did that first. Holy moly, okay. So each region has a treasure. Okay, this is gonna be...
That's what I'm looking for.
This is gonna be difficult. And then from there, I decide on what I want to do that can improve the value. So in this case, the motor was actually appears to be rebuilt relatively recently. So all I had to do was fix the carburetor. It's about 30 bucks. So the extra money is going to go into plastics. So I was able to locate an OEM front fender and rear fender, which is dope. So it's going to go all back to original, essentially. And right now I've torn it down almost all the way to just the frame. So I'm going to tear down all the way to the frame, run my sandblaster over it, and then repowder coat it, and then get it up and going.
Better stay hidden.
Stupid controller. So, yep, I'm still, every time I lose controls, it lags out. I'm gonna have to get a new battery for it. That's fine though. I kind of debating on how I want to approach this.
Is formidable. This must be where the Athenians keep their war chest. I should use Icarus to find what I need. That's the thief.
What? Find and steal the treasure. Yeah, we already found it. We just got to get over there, but... What's over there? I'll get both of them. Yeah. Just because I like having both. I don't know why. Anymore, I honestly think like Xbox is kind of pointless if you play on PC already. But I just kind of enjoy Xbox. I like supporting what they're doing too. I like that Microsoft is straight up just launching it on PC and console unabashedly. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm fucked. No, don't disconnect right now. Come on, no. No, no, no. 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 Oh, fuck. God damn it, dude. Am I dead? Hold on. Get these Dura craps out of here. Yeah, I wouldn't upgrade till next year, good sir. That would be a bad idea. Alright, I'm swapping batteries. One sec. What a PETA. I honestly think the new Xbox is going to be kind of their focus of like play the way you want to play, and the range of monitor support is going to be insane. Oh, I'm so fucked. I've aggroed the whole fucking camp now. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. So in the process of like my controller dying, I apparently ran around the whole camp and aggroed fucking everything. So there's that. I'm out of arrows. Let's see if we can craft any real quick. Sweet. That'll help. Oh, and the boss is aggroed on me. rolled right into that bitch. It's fine. We'll be fine. Reload that save, motherfuckers. I knew going into that, I was like, I should probably... We've had 3 instances already of batteries dying. We should,
Let's hope no one notices me here.
should do something about that. So I think it's
That's
over
what
there.
I'm looking for.
There it is.
Fort Hierania is formidable. This must be where the Athenians keep their war chest.
Dora.
I should use Icarus to
I
find
miss
what
all
need.
those. I wish I had those saved for sure. A long time ago though. So, the question is, can we get in that building without alerting anyone? Yeah, over here, looks like. Oop. Till this guy walks away. Let's just assassinate him, right?
I should get the treasure and leave quietly.
That actually sounds like a good idea.
Soldiers won't be so eager to fight when they don't get paid.
Well, fuck. I think I can just run, right? Pay the bounty, kill the captain, burn the war supplies. Alright, so let's see how many of these we can do. Oldest is 8, yeah. Youngest is 4. So not crazy old yet. Talk about a shitty time to fucking have kids, though.
How are you still standing? Most will be dead by
There we go. Come on, bitches. Feels a little bit like Batman. Look at that headshot, baby. Well, not even financially, just like it. So my daughter and I used to go to rollerblade and skate on Sundays. And obviously those are closed down. Like stuff like that, and then like trying to navigate how to explain that to the kids. You know what I mean? Like there's not really a good explanation that doesn't scare the shit out of someone. It scares the shit out of me. How am I supposed to fucking explain that to a fucking 8-year-old? You know what I mean? It's kind of too hard. Like regardless of like opinions on virus or anything else, like still trying to explain it doesn't, yeah, it's just too hard. Especially when you just don't know, right? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on right now. Plus you're homeschooling now. Dear Lord. And I put my daughter in Spanish immersion so that she could be bilingual. Sounds like a great idea until you have to like actually homeschool Spanish and you have no idea what the fuck's going on. You're like, all right, well, there you go. Yep. No, I hear you. I've always felt like that to a certain extent, but there are things you can explain, right? Like, I feel like even if you don't know, you can still like you've gotten like you've lived long enough to hear like whatever bullshit response there is for whatever. And they're not at the age, they're kids, right? So they're not at the age where I have to start going like into like why there's so many different religions, or like I don't have to handle any of the deep conversations. I just have to handle why can't we go to the fucking skate rink, like, and like trying to explain that doesn't. Well, there's this thing and it's a virus. What's the virus doing? Killing everybody. I don't know. You can't say that to a kid, right? What do you mean? Killing everyone and then terrify your kid? You can't do that. But then there's me with the conspiracy theory side where I'm like, nah, they're just... Well, it's not even that. Like, I believe there's a virus, right? But I do believe the USA is also using it as a manner of eliminating what's left of the middle class. This is the captain. It better be the goddamn captain. I want to end this. Especially with their stimulus package, it definitely seems like they're just trying to eliminate whatever is left to, using this as an excuse to eliminate whatever is left to the middle class, unfortunately. So if we do this, what's up, P-Dog? Hold on, I'll read in a second. Trying to figure out, so I do have to light that. I tried to light it, it didn't light for me. There we go. Okay, there we go. I think we can skillfully eliminate most of these guys. Trying to refinance due to situation out of control. Title company wants a letter explaining how this pandemic will and could affect your business. Are you small business or what, Pete? I'm just worried about the fact that like the income gap already got like before this was already getting terrible in the US. And kind of the whole point of living in the U.S. was like the idea that you could like get somewhere in between. Like you didn't necessarily have to get rich, but you could be somewhere in between that was comfortable, more comfortable than like in a society where the income gap was already so crazy. But our income gap has gotten worse than most, yet we're still expected to pay for medical. And like frankly, like even if you make six figures, like low six figures in the US, and you have a family of four, you can't even afford to get your whole family tested for this new virus, right? For example, even with insurance, right? Like at least my insurance, like the deductible's so fucking high, I still pay like a stupid amount of money for insurance for a family of four. I think we're at like near $1,000 a month in just insurance that doesn't actually cover anything. It doesn't fucking cover anything. And then I gotta fucking pay another like $3,000 per like a whole like month's salary, right? And like to get tests done, like that. Okay, cool. Like so. There goes the middle class. We're done, right? Like, fuck it. Whatever. The U.S. government's like, we're going to take out trillions. We're going to bail out the cruise ships. Sorry, but in my opinion, cruise ship business is over. Let it die. Let it fucking die. It's over. Nobody's going to fucking take a cruise ship. Besides, they're all hiding their fucking money outside of the U.S. Oh my god, it makes me so fucking mad. So they don't pay any taxes, yet I'm over here sitting paying fucking like 30% goddamn taxes on my income. And you're gonna bail those fuckers out? Cool. Thanks, guys. Love it. With my money. Well, there used to be, Lee, in the U.S., the reason people came to the U.S. is because there was a middle class. One of the mass appeals to the U.S. was a middle class. And not a weak middle class, but a pretty gosh darn strong one. But, kind of gone away now. I think it eventually goes away in any form of society, by the way. That's not a dig on capitalism or an argument for socialism or anything like that. I think no matter what, no matter your political structure, your economical structure, whatever it is, eventually the money filters to the top. Eventually. So wait, hold on. So this shows blue, right? Do I just destroy it? I'm confused. What does this do? I do not understand. Burn it. How do I burn it? I don't have... I can't make burning arrows. Right? Oh, do I just do that? It's like this, right? There you go. Small contractor, but essential for the hospital you work at. Isn't that weird too? Like, and I'm not saying, I understand we need to shut down, we need a social distance, and I get it. I'm not a huge conspiracy theorist. I'm not trying to say that this is all fake or anything. But a little bit of, like, caution here if we're talking from this perspective of like our Constitution. We're basically letting the government decide what work is essential and what work is not.
That should loosen the Athenians' hold on this region.
I don't think the government should have any say in that. If I'm a true American, I don't think so, right? If I'm basing my ideals off of the Constitution, government shouldn't decide what businesses are essential and what aren't. Like, and the... I don't know. It's just kind of scary. The government never gives back power. It only takes it, right? And that's the scary part. So we let all this go through, and if we are okay with it and compliant, we don't get any of this back. We didn't get any of the fucking rights back they took away from us after 9/11. We didn't get any of the rights back that they took away from us in 9/11. Are they going to give any of these back? No. They won't. And that is more scary to me than the virus. Do I think we should be shutting down like this? Yeah, I do. So let's go over what the biggest attack on. Let's just talk about how you combat capitalism in general, right? What's the number one thing about capitalism is going to be like individual control of means of production. So how do you shut that down? Okay. Well, you shut it down. You shut down the individual means of production by either seizing control of production, which is what communism, or sorry, not capitalism, but communism does, right? Or you have some sort of situation where the public is unable to function without some sort of grand oversight, right? A virus is the perfect way to do that. So capitalism, or the definition of capitalism, right, is to break it down to the very basics, right, is the success of the individual, or it is the individual gets paid on the amount of work the individual does, and that individual's contribution towards society, right? So I'm incentivized to work harder. That's the whole point, right? I'm incentivized in a capitalistic society to work harder and to work more, right? Regardless of my physical well-being, anything else. Everything else falls short of me working harder to make more money, or becoming, more productive to make more money. Where that falls short is in a case like this with an epidemic, right? So if we're talking about or the biggest attack on capitalism in general is going to be something like this, because the individual is affected by the virus or the threat of the virus, but has no way to combat the virus on an individual level, right? Without giving up all of their economic wealth. So if my job is, to be a bartender, for example, right? My job is to be the best bartender and make all the money and make all the tips. But if a virus happens, I have two options, right? I can keep bartending, right? From it, the way it should be. I'm just saying the way it should be in a capitalist society, even during a pandemic, would be the bartender would make that decision. The bartender would say, I don't want to accept the risk of going to work as a bartender, right? And getting the coronavirus. Therefore, I'll take an economic hit to go ahead and service my health benefit, right? But so my entire point there is that at the end of the day, the biggest attack on capitalism that you could ever have would be an epidemic like this. Because there's no way that an individual can combat it on his own, right? Without making that decision or making the decision to close down the bars, and so on and so forth. But it's also needed that everybody cooperates. So it's a pickle for that type of structure or type of economic structure. It's a genuine pickle. The problem is if we keep giving up rights and so on and so forth like we are, we're not going to get them back. For me, that's what I see. Because I already lived through 9/11. And I already saw the Patriot Act and all the fucking bullshit that Bush put into place. Only compounded by Obama and only getting worse with fucking Trump. They're all out there to gain more control and more power over us. That's all they're out there to be. So, I'm not saying you should go outside and go get in a group of 200 people. That's not what I'm saying. Let me fucking be clear here. What I'm saying is keep your eyes open for the loss of rights you're gonna be enduring here. They can suggest it, and that's fine. If they start commanding it, that's not fine. Because we will not get it back. And that's my big fear. No, Savage Mind, I would agree with you. The government is not involved in... We're not a true capitalistic society, and I get that. I guess my rant was more that, like, it's not really a... It's not a... If you wanted to attack it, this is the way you attack it, right? This is the way you destroy it, right? I do fear we're losing way too many rights really quickly. Once I started seeing, like, the guy in Denver playing catch with his daughter getting arrested, I was like, you know, this is getting to the point of, like, some real fuckery militia law going on. And it genuinely scares me. So there's one more war supply in here somewhere. Let's get Ikora out.
That's the thief.
Nah, there has to be one more plant we gotta burn here. Come on, dude, really? Nowhere? There it is. And then there's apparently 2 more treasures here. 1, 2. Okay. Got him. Both treasures. Also, haven't been too happy with the content restrictions that Google's been rolling out. There's a lot of scary things going on, boys. Freedoms wise, I guess. Well, no, just all in general. All of it. It's kind of scary. Woo! Splish splash, I was taking a bath, chilling on a Saturday night. Scrub a dub. All right, that part is cleared. Dude, I love how this game they finally made to where you can basically climb anything, any surface. Like, it's so crazy. What do you mean we didn't burn them all? There's more? Oh, there it is. No! Climb back up. The lighting's really good. The mocapping's really good. Performance is pretty goddamn good. Yeah, this is one I really should have played back in 2018, for sure. I was so sick of Assassin's Creed. Like, I felt like they were just repeating the same bullshit over and over. And I was wrong. I was really wrong. I'm gonna spend way too much time in this game, though. That's for sure. Like, I think they said the main story was already 100 hours long or some stupid amount. And I'm, like, obsessively doing all of the shit. Alright, did we get any new good stuff? Not really. 112 DPS is quite a bit bigger. But we lose warrior damage. I don't know if that matters. I'm not really sure. Keep that. Get rid of that. Put the new helmet on. Really like the RPG elements too.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Why? So how you been, not your normal miner? Haven't seen you in a bit. In a hot minute. Aw. Careful not to get spotted. Too late.
What do you want? Who are you?
I'm the one who's going to return the tablet you stole. Give it to me. I'm not leaving without it.
There's no winners in this war, but there are opportunities. Perhaps we could come to an arrangement?
Ooh, I think we have to kill him, right? I think so.
I'll take the tablet now.
Like fuck you will.
Then only one
Like,
of us
fuck
will
you
be getting
will.
paid today.
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Oh, I fucked him up. For real. Why can't I loot him? Because these guys... Can I loot him now? There we go.
What's this? A note. So the tablet was meant for Irkanos, not the Athenians. I should get this tablet back to the commander.
Is there any blood left in you? You drink this?
Hell yeah. I wanted to loot this guy over here. It's interesting because this game kind of feels like almost like a Geralt. Yeah, it almost feels like a Witcher knockoff. It definitely doesn't feel like it's in the Assassin's Creed universe, to me at least. I like it. I like it a lot, but definitely doesn't feel like Assassin's Creed to me. Quick bio break. BRB boys. Yeah, it's basically Witcher 3 with climbing. That's what I'm getting from it. And maybe like a not as carefully crafted character or story. Character. Yeah, character. Like, I'm mildly attached to this character, but not like... Not like Geralt attached. Alright. So, we gotta go back there to complete this. I assume we just do that because... The reality is, the game kind of makes you feel a little underpowered. Almost like it's trying to force... It feels like forced RPG elements. The side stories aren't necessarily that intriguing. Main story is pretty good, though. I'm digging it so far. The whole sacrificed brother and sister. Hold on a second. I did not mean to do that. How? What? Okay, that's stupid.
Every Spartan is accounted for. Fire, follow. Was everyone asleep? Come on, find the bastard. You're making this to kill you on my own.
Okay, fine. What the hell? I didn't even mean to attack him. So I'm super confused. But that's kind of classic Assassin's Creed, at least. There's too many of them, dude. Feels like a Grand Theft Auto or some bullshit. I think I'm gonna be able to do this though. Funny enough. Because I think the game's difficulty is weird. So... Like, the game's difficulty is level based. But, and if I don't die here, I'll explain it more. I do have to focus. But the combat mechanics are pretty easy. Let's make some more arrows. Alright, big guy down. I shouldn't be able to clear a whole town like this, though. Ooh, that's a big guy, though. Yeah, I don't know. This whole experience of like clearing out this town that I should not be able to clear out is meh. All right. Am I crazy? So we accidentally did that, but am I crazy in thinking that like we should have just died there? Because I feel like we should have just died there. But we just fucking killed all the town guards. All of them. Not a couple. All of them. Including the fucking captain or whatnot. Like, they're all dead. Like, we just destroyed every last one. And I don't think I'm that good at games. Like, not good enough to be... I don't know. I don't think that was appropriate. I don't think it was appropriate at all.
Did you find the coward who did this?
I found him, and he paid in blood for his deeds.
As long as he paid. Did you get the tablet?
There we go. There's the talk. So I was saying this is my last whiskey for the night, and then I'm done, whiskey-wise. But I'm gonna play for a little bit more. Does anybody else not think that was like a little too easy? Like I shouldn't have been able to kill the whole town guards, right? That's not reasonable. Or am I just being ridiculous here? Probably drink that whiskey too quick. That's why it's my last one. Alright, let's see. We could try the hammer. We got a hammer and a spear. Yeah, me too. I do too. I think I should have died. I don't think I'm that good. That's all I'm saying. I want this one. Even though it's level 7. No, I don't want to do it again. Look, man. Fuck. Look. Just... I just wanted to try my... Yeah. I just want to try my hand out on that whole thing. All right. Well, let's do... What's closest? 241. 122. Ooh, I can ride this one? Giddy up. No, sorry, Phobos. This one was already there.
Let's go. Need something?
A camp of Athenians has been causing trouble.
And you want me to kill all the Athenians?
That's right.
Sounds like you can stop worrying. I've taken care of everything.
You're a true warrior. Take this as payment.
Happy to help.
All right. Ding 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 dong, level 9.
should have the commander show you his new weapon. It's so sharp, you'll lose a finger if you touch it.
Oh, really?
Not something to mess around with. A friend of mine lost his hand trying to fight the Red One.
All right.
That's kind of boring. These are contracts. Odyssey, World. Thought we did get all the bandit camp. Guess we can go see what this is, but so how you can tell the game design is trying to lengthen out a game artificially is the level you are in comparison to the next main quest level that you need to be. And I think this has a little bit of faux length, false length to it. The side quest should be there to supplement in case you want to explore more and play more.
Come on.
But it really shouldn't be required to maintain or to obtain the level that you need to be to continue on in the story.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
There we go. Yeah, I did watch Tiger King. Pretty great. Fuck Carol Baskins. I used to live down the street from one of the exotic animal zoos in Texas. I guess I shouldn't say I lived from the hunting or by the hunting ones. Exotic animal hunting. A little different. As opposed to taking care of and breeding tigers for petting and then euthanizing them. See, here in Texas what they do is breed them and then you hunt them and you intentionally kill them. Completely different. So they have these in Texas. They have these. They call them like they're exotic hunting. I've never done it. I thought it was weird, but it is a thing. I'm all for hunting, and I've hunted ever since I was a kid. But more the way I was taught was hunting for food or skins or using some part of the animal, so I never really thought, no matter what side I was on or leaning towards at the time, I always felt that exotic hunting was kind of shitty. Ooh, I like that kill animation. You have a customer 85 years young, a lady that has a full-grown tiger. Last time you were there, she walks, I think, 2 times a day on a chain. Yeah, I don't know about owning tigers either. That's to each their own, man. I guess some of my idols have. Most famously, like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's one of those idols that, like, you look up to, but you never would want to, like, be, right? You don't aspire to that. You just respect the dude. But I would never want to be Mike Tyson. Seems like a bad deal.
Let's go. Ella.
Throwing me for a loop. Yeah, so we got all that. So now it's really just, I mean, we're level 9. We're barely into 9. And the next story mission's level 10. With the support quest being level 9. Like, do you think that level 9 support quest actually gets us to level 10? I just don't think it does. I think they got a little bit of, they're like forcing grind. Oh, it does, because it's one of those bullshit. Oh, that's right. So you got to kill all the soldiers.
Move.
I see.
Come on.
Yeah, so, I mean, that significantly lengthens it out. Because you gotta do all that shit. I don't know that I'm really complaining. I really like the setting. But I do know just from, like, game design principles, that's a bad route to go. What's up, Callie? I was talking about it a little bit. I like it a lot. So think Witcher. Think The Witcher. Actually, think exactly The Witcher.
Off we go now.
And that's what this game is. And I'd say in the Assassin's Creed universe, but no. Think Witcher in the God of War universe.
Off we go now.
But on the side of the bitches. Like, on the side of the humans in God of War. On the side of the, on the Vaginis, the weak. On the side of the humans. On the side of the humanity. Yeah. So, not near as badass, but like, in that setting. And God of War reboot, obviously. Not the good God of Wars. I kid. I like God of War reboot too. But you know what I mean. It's like the soft side of God of War. More like 300 if it was like SJW. Yeah. SJW 300. That's what the story is.
Let's go.
That's exactly what it is. Oh, I just figured out the description of this game. I can't. Oh, that's too good. That's too good. Alright, loot treasure, blah blah blah. You love being an SJW? No, there's nothing wrong with real SJWs. Let's go with the, like, what's the easily offended version of them called? Let's go with that. Definitely didn't. I'm using descriptions, pop culture descriptions to describe the game. Descriptions to describe the game. Yeah. We'll just be redundant there. Yeah, slings around all the time, dude. Well, we don't game much together because he's playing a lot of WoW. Ah. This lucky drunk has a lot of health, huh? Yeah, I love slaying, man. I'd like to do a podcast again, but I mean, right now I'm happy to be streaming again and playing games again, at the very least, or making any content. Sit down. Woo! Ooh, some level 9 bracers. They're gold too. Haha. Makes me feel like I'm doing something. Golly, that's nice. We picked a pretty big mace against them too, huh? I like WoW. Boycotting Blizzard over the China shit. So I dropped off. I got my classic WoW pally up to 59 and a lot of Devil Sword gear, but then I kind of stopped there. But you gotta realize, like, if Sling and I are gonna play WoW, we're gonna, like... I like playing a lot of different games and having a lot of experiences. But even when I played WoW up to the point that I did last time, it was extremely time-consuming. I mean, the only game you can play is WoW. And not only that, like, the only activity you can really have is playing WoW. And that's the problem with WoW. Like, the only activity you're allowed to have if you're playing WoW is playing WoW. And that's kind of, that's tough. It's tough. Not today. Dear Lord. What is this trash? It just feels weird to have so many enemies. Pretty. This is a little comical.
At least it will be quick for you.
First of all, why are there so many enemies? Second of all, why are they bullet spongy but still easy to kill? Oh, now we're dead though. You see the level 9 over there? Probably dead. Maybe. How are there so many? This doesn't even make sense, dude. That is, what the fuck, for real. This is a, oh my god, this isn't even fun. Oh, I'm sure you could, because apparently it's going to be like 100 bajillion enemies. One more mercenary down. Golly, dude. Craft some more arrows. This is kinda silly.
You don't look like fun.
You can't escape! You are no match for me.
Let's see our long blast. Pleasure in your death. I've been expecting this in your That was a terrible Hey! Just give up!
That ragdoll, dude. Stupid. Stupid. Oh, this dude finally fought. Okay, cool. Whatever. Well then. Oh boy. So, I mean, we pretty much wiped out that whole spot that was like over here. Way over there. Hit like 3 mercenaries. Weren't even really struggling to kill them all, just kind of like time consuming as hell. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. I don't think I like it. I mean, I don't think I like it.
Are you sure you want to do that? To the death!
And I gotta do it again, huh?
Get to shelter!
Arrows came from over there.
Hold on, where am I?
For Sparta!
Yeah, because these are good guys, right? Oh, I was trying to hit that. Didn't work. But we can pretty much wreck whatever we want. But the... Get my treasure. Hell yeah. Alright, boys. I'm going to call it for the night. I'm going to go get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you next Tuesday. Yeah, dude. Holy moly. 1 a.m. I never stay up this late. Peace out. Enjoy your evening. Wish you all well.